What's your divorce story? She had two girls prior to our relationship, which were a 3-year-old and 1-year-old when we got together. After being together for a year, we had our son. She stopped working to do the stay-at-home mom thing, which was fine. I was able to take care of us until the kids would go to school, then she could work again if she wanted. 4 years later, the girls are in school and she wants to work again. We find a daycare for our son and she goes back to work. About 3 months after she started working, she tells me her and a friend I knew were going shopping for school clothes for the kids, but my spidey senses went code red. I'd never been suspicious of her at all before. I didn't even know her phone password, but I watched her unlock it over her shoulder later that night and got it. The next morning before I leave for work, I check her phone and see she'd spent the day with her boss at his house. I confront her about it and she claims nothing happened and they just hung out. We fight about it all day and I even came home from work because I couldn't keep it together. Still not knowing how I wanted to proceed, I sleep on it till the next day. I ended up getting her phone again later that day after she told him I found out, and based on their conversation I don't think it got physical, but there was definitely something, and the want to was there, at least on her part, and he was also in a relationship of his own. Doing more detective work, I noticed she'd shaved everything prior to going to meet him, which she never did. And I couldn't deal. Even if nothing happened the day, I knew where her mind was, and I've never been so distraught in my life. Everything I thought I could count on in life was gone. My biggest motivation to get up every day and strive for what we wanted in life was gone. We had plans to move to another state in the near future. My entire foundation was shattered. She was my best friend and the person I thought I could rely on through everything, and that's what I gave to her. But that's what I got in return. I couldn't sleep, couldn't go 30 minutes without a crying episode even at work. Food I loved didn't taste good. I could barely eat and lost about 30 pounds. People telling me I looked sick. I think for a brief while I literally lost the will to live. My kids were the only thing that got me through that time. Even to this day it still hurts though. I told her the day she left my house, he doesn't really want you, or the kids. You forget he also had a relationship? You're both side pieces and you think this will last? You're giving up everything for nothing, and when he leaves you and you realize you effed up, it'll be too late and I'll have moved on, and that's exactly what happened. Fast forward 3 months and they're supposed to be moving in together, he goes total ghost mode on her and never speaks to her again. Not 2 weeks after that she's telling me she effed up and wants her family back. That was 3 weeks ago. Still don't know what to do going forward.